Hey there, everyone. Thanks for clicking on today's video. I much appreciate you guys joining me. Today I wanted to do something a little different other than focusing on just a single actor or actress. I wanted to talk about animated movies. And I don't mean 3D animated movies or Japanese anime and that kind of stuff.
NANI?!
I mean actual cartoon. Good old-fashioned Walt Disney style animation, you know? And I wanted to give it the old treatment that I usually give stuff on this channel, which is best, worst, and most underrated. So I want to go ahead and dive into this. Full disclaimer, this is strictly my opinion. It's just how these movies made me feel. It is by no means official in any way. It's by that what I mean is it's just how the movie made me feel. It's just my opinion. If you like the movie that I didn't like, fantastic. If you dislike the movie that I didn't like, good on you, then so be it, right? So I just wanted to share my opinions on what I think were good animated movies for back in its day. The way that I usually do this is I start off with the best, move into the worst, and go into the underrated. And for the record, the worst in this particular category, it's not actually a worst, it's just the movies do nothing for me. They're good movies, it's just I don't care to watch them again. So for my best, I wanted to talk about a movie that I really enjoyed a lot, and I'm shocked that it doesn't have a better rating when I looked it up. It's a Walt Disney movie called Brother Bear. Now, maybe a lot of people know about it, or maybe they don't. I was just shocked to see how bad the ratings were for this movie. I didn't know that people disliked this movie. But Brother Bear, to me, was a really good movie. It stars Joaquin Phoenix playing a member of a Native American tribe, and he's about to become a man, I believe. And in order to do this, you're given an animal of some sort, like a token, so that you can decide, well, not decide, but you're shown your destiny. And he just so happens to be shown a bear. Now, long story short, events unfold, he turns into a bear, and as he's a bear, he learns a lot of things about himself and his newly found companion, which is a little baby bear, a little baby cub. So I thought the movie was really good. It was heartwarming. We have two great Canadian actors in it also, Canadian characters, I should say. And the music by Phil Collins was just really good. It really hit the nail on the head. So for me, Brother Bear, easily my best animated movie that I can watch anytime. If it's on, I'll watch it. Going in from the best now into the quote-unquote worst. To be fair, for this category, it could be a jumble of movies, but any Disney animated sequel, from Cinderella 2 to Aladdin 2 to The Jungle Book 2, any sequel to those good old-fashioned hand-drawn animated movies, they just weren't good. Like, they felt like cash grabs. Some of the cast members didn't return for their roles. It was basically DLC for Disney movies back in the day. It just wasn't good. But particularly for this one, I think the one that stands out for me is The Jungle Book 2. And to be fair, I'm not a big fan of The Jungle Book 1 to begin with. I don't think it's a movie I'll ever watch again. But The Jungle Book 2 was just so unnecessary and strayed away so much from what the original point of the movie was, in my opinion. So I don't have anything else to say about it, to be honest. It was a meh movie that just won't get my attention again, unfortunately. And last but not least is the underrated category, which I always like, because it's a chance for me to explore something that's less talked about, or something that people don't know about. So for me, it's actually not a Disney movie. It's a movie called The Iron Giant. A lot of people may know of this one, but for those of you that don't, The Iron Giant is a story that takes place in the 40s or the 50s, I believe. And a giant mechanical robot lands on Earth in this small rural town, and a young boy befriends this robot that likes to eat metal. Long story short, government thinks he's bad, thinks he's a weapon. Boy's trying to prove he's not a weapon. That's it. That's the Iron Giant. And but the animation for its time was just so good. No musical numbers from what I can remember. The story was just so heartwarming, and it's one of the few movies that, honestly, kind of like Brother Bear, it was one of the few movies that really got me choked up. It really stirred something in my emotions when I saw it a long time ago, and even today, honestly, Iron Giant, when I see that ending, it just it hits. So easily in my most underrated, and if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and take a look at it. If you want to see something that's not Disney, to see what other studios have to offer out there, Iron Giant's a great pick to go take a look at it. I think it's WB that made that one. So that's what I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and please, in the comment section, let me know what is your favorite animated movie. What is your least favorite? What is your most underrated? Do you agree with my decision, my list? Do you not agree with my list? Let me hear your voice. Thank you again for all the support I get on this channel. I much appreciate it. I'm doing this for fun, and I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. I'll catch you guys on the next one.